All right, it's 4:01. I think we'll get started. Hey. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a little open mat Pilates class. I got my certification a couple months ago, and then quarantine happened, so haven't been able to practice too much. It's an open level, so I'm just gonna show different variations. So depending on your level, your bodies, just do what you can. If you have to stop, of course, stop. Can't yell at you. Can't see you. What else? Yeah, try to follow along. Pilates is very flow. It's a very flow-based class, so we won't be stopping too much. Just do your best, of course. Don't get hurt. And yeah, hope you like it. These are my roommates. We're gonna take class. Wait. Yeah. So yeah, let's get started. We'll just I have my notes over here.
Yes.
We're just gonna do a little warm up, and I don't know on Instagram. Let me know if you can hear me but yeah. Maybe I'll move. Excuse me. I'll move Instagram over here.
If it works, do it.
Yes, that should be a little better.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So let's lie down, feet on the mat, hip width apart. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So we're just gonna start with some breathing. So place your hands on your rib cage. In Pilates, we breathe using our ribs. We don't want to have our belly button and our stomach popping out. We always tuck our belly button in our spine, so we work the deep abdominal muscles. So just take a couple of inhale and exhales and feel your rib cage expanding into your hands. So inhale. Exhale, close that rib cage. Feel your fingers come closer together. A couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Remember to breathe throughout class. That's important. Now take your hands into a little triangle and place it right over your hips, kind of framing that belly button. And we're just gonna tuck our pelvis in. So scoop your abdominals, press that lower back into the floor of your mat. And then as you exhale, do the opposite. So arch your lower back. So that triangle is kind of pointing forward. Take that a couple more times as you inhale. Lower back into the mat. Exhale. Arch. So now find your neutral spine. So your pelvis just falls where your natural curve of your back is. This is where you want to be for most of the exercises. If anything is ever too hard, you can always push the lower back in the mat, but you never want to arch because that's going to hurt your lower back. So either neutral or imprinted. Great. Now take your hands onto the mat and just lift those arms to the ceiling and back down. Feel those shoulder blades slide into your back as you lift and lower. Make sure your rib cage is staying closed. Lift. One more. And your shoulders are away from your ears. Lift. Now keep your arms to the ceiling. As you inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. So you're kind of popping the chest out. And exhale, do the opposite. So you're pushing the rib cage and the chest into the mat. Take that a couple more times. Press your shoulder blades together and then push them away from the mat. Great. Now come back to neutral. And this is where you want to have your shoulders throughout class. Bring your arms back down to the mat and bring your legs into tabletop. So your knees are over your hips, shins that 90-degree angle, and flex your feet. And we're just gonna tap one ankle at a time down to the mat. And lift. Trying to keep that right angle as you lower and you lift. A few more times, keeping that rib cage closed, belly button to spine, and your pelvis neutral, of course. Lift. Using your abs to lift and lower your legs, so you shouldn't feel any pressure on your hip flexors or your hip joints. Do one more time each side. Left. Very good. Now bring your arms to the ceiling. As you lower that right leg, you're going to bring your left hand over your head and back in. So feel that opposition as you switch sides. Keep that rib cage closed, belly button to spine, shoulders down your back. Very good. Lift. One more time, right and left. and remember to breathe. Bring your hands down to the mat. Now you're going to stay in this tabletop, but put your heels together, toes apart. Your knees are just gonna be shoulder width apart, so don't overturn out. And now you're just gonna lower both heels at the same time, only halfway down, making sure you're not tipping that pelvis forward. Lift up, and now extend your legs to 45, and bring them back in to that startup position. One more time, halfway down, lift, extend, and back in. Use the abs to move your legs. 3 more times. Extend, bring it back, lower, lift, extend, and lower. Oh no! Thank you, thank you.
Of course, I'm your assistant.
Very good. You can- Our Instagram fell.
Yes.
Lower the legs. And just shake it out for a second. Technical issues.
And we're back.
Come back. Our Instagram.
Yes,
All right.
there we go.
Perfect. Sorry. I think Facebook's better just because of the layout, but if you're on Instagram, do your best to follow. All right, good. So bring your knees back down, or your feet back down from that. And we're just gonna take a couple of Pilates curls. So your arms are floating off the mat, hip height. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, just curl up just over your shoulder blades, scooping in those abs, and lower down. Again, just warming up the abs. Inhale, tuck your chin to the chest as you exhale, and lift up. Good. Lower down 3 more times. Inhale, tuck your chin to the chest to lift, and lower. 2 more. Chin to chest, roll up. Last one, we're gonna stay up. Inhale, chin to chest. Now stay here, we're gonna take our hundreds. So beginner, you can stay in this position. We're gonna pump our arms as we inhale for 5 pumps and exhale for 5 pumps. If you wanna make it a little harder, you can go onto tabletop. Hardest one, you're gonna be at 45 with slight turnout. We're gonna stay here, pick your level.
Go down.
Okay,
Each of
cool. Ready? And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, belly button to spine, and exhale. Inhale, no tension in the neck. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, halfway there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, don't push the belly out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Yay! All right, come down, shake it out, wiggle your neck. Very, very good. All right, we're gonna take some roll-ups next. So, different levels for this. Most advanced, you're gonna have your legs extended out, either together or in or hip width apart, and with your feet flexed. Beginners, you can have your feet planted onto the mat, and as I show the exercise, you can use those legs to help you roll up. I'm gonna show the beginner one first, and then move to the advanced. So bring your arms to the ceiling in that starter position. Your inhale here, chin to chest. You're gonna roll all the way up. If you need to use your legs, press into the legs to roll up, keeping that C curve and scooping the abs, and then lower all the way down. For advanced, just do the same with your legs extended, pressing those heels onto the ground to help you come up. Slower, the better. So inhale here, exhale, chin to chest, scoop the abs, roll all the way up, slow and control. Keep that C curve. And then imagine someone punches you in the gut and just roll all the way down. Slow and control, vertebra by vertebra. And there you are. Inhale. Exhale, roll all the way up. Keeping that C curve. Scoop the abs in, pull back all the way down. 3 more times this way. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, shoulders away from your ears. Roll all the way up. Punch in your gut, roll all the way down. One more, inhale, exhale, up. Now from here, extend the spine, roll through your vertebra, and now tuck your pelvis in, roll only halfway down, or just as far as you feel a little shaking. And now we're just gonna lift one arm at a time by our ears. Right, keep breathing, left, right, keeping that rib cage closed, your belly button to spine, shoulders down. Ooh, I'm shaking, up, and down, up, down, one more side, up, down, and up. Yeah, I'm shaking. Now we're gonna take both arms if you can, or just stay there. So up by the ear, and down, shoulders down, up, and down, up. Two more, up, and down. Squeeze your belly button into your spine even more, down, and roll all the way down. Nice and controlled. Woo! Woo! We're gonna take one more roll up. Okay, another little variation. So chin to chest. Roll all the way up. This time we're gonna stack our spine again. Take an inhale. Exhale, punch in your gut. Roll halfway down one more time. And we're just gonna take our upper body and twist it to the right, back to center, and left. Back to center. Keeping that scoop in your lower belly button. Shoulders away from your ears. 3 more times each side. And left. And right. Left, one more. Right, the lower, the better. And left. Hold center. And hold all the way down. Woo! Alright, shake it out. Relax for a second. We're going to go into single leg circles. You're going to flex both feet, point through that right foot. Your arms can either be in a T, that gives you more stability, lower V, or by your side. I'm going to keep them by my side, but pick whichever way. Point through your right foot and extend it to the ceiling. If you have to have a slight bend in your knee or lower it to 45, that's fine. Ideally, you'll be at 90. And you're just going to take your leg across your body, small dinner plate size circles, down and around, back to center. Make sure your hips are square and there's no wobbling, yeah? Good. Couple more. Again, using those abs to move your leg, not so much your hip flexors. Good. One more, this way. Very nice. Now take it the other way. So away from your body, down and around, across, back to center. 4 more. Keep breathing, close your rib cage. We got 2 more. And 1. All right. Staying in center, lift your upper body off the mat, extend your fingers forward, point through the bottom leg and lift it a little bit off the mat. We're just gonna take 3 scissors. 1, 2, 3. Flex through the bottom foot, lower it down, upper body, and you're set up for the other side. So move your leg across the body, down and around, small circles. Make sure there's no wobbling in the hip. 4 more. If you have to put your hand on that opposite hip, go ahead. Very good. 2 more. 1 more. Very good. Opposite way. Away, down and around, across, back up. Again, the slower, the better. Really feel your body working. 1 more. Back to center. Once again, lift that upper body. Point and lift the bottom leg. 3 scissors. 1, 2, 3. And come back down. Shake it out. Woo! Yeah. Okay, good. We're gonna go into the ab series. So, keeping your, you can keep your legs in this kind of ball position. Point those feet. Take a curl up. Now with your right, with both hands, hold on to your right knee, elbows out, extend that left leg to 45, and we're just gonna switch back and forth. Exhale as you switch. Again, abs to move the legs, no wobbling in the hips. The more you tuck your chin to chest, the less Less strain on the neck. And we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, shoulders away from your ear, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Bring your knees in, shake out the overhead, sway side to side. Good. Now, this time we're going to extend, come back into that curl. We're going to extend both arms and legs. The higher you extend the legs, the less you feel it in the abs. So pick your height. Ideally, you'd be at 45. So take an inhale. Exhale. Extend arms and legs out. Circle them in as you bring your legs back in. And again, inhale. Exhale. Bring it all back in. Inhale. Exhale back in. Inhale. Out. Exhale. In. Last one. We're going to keep it out. And you can either hold here, or we're going to do some reverse swimming. So you're going to lift your right leg and your left arm and just go back and forth. Little fluttering. Keeping those hips still. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Belly button in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Bring it down. You love the grunts. Couple more exercises here. All right. Come to tabletop. Yes. Bring your hands behind your head. You're going to curl up. Now you're going to twist your upper body to the right as you match it with that knee and extend to the left. Yeah, and you just switch back and forth, little crisscross. Your upper body is like a towel. Feel the ringing as your legs stay square and your hips don't wobble. Good. For 10, 9, keep breathing, 10, nope, 7, can count 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Yes, bring it in. All right. Last exercise. You can either bring your hands back into that triangle that we did in the beginning and put it underneath your sacrum. Little protection for your lower back. Or, little harder version, bring your hands behind your head. Bring both legs. I'm going to do, this version. Legs to the ceiling. Slight turn out. So, heels together, toes apart. And we're just going to lower our legs to 45. And back up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Keeping that ribcage closed. Belly button to spine. Down. Make sure you're not arching that back. You're spilling your pelvis forward. If you need to imprint your lower back into the mat, go ahead. We take 3 more. 2. Last one, hold it down, and just beat your heels together for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6. Belly button in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! You made it through the ab series.
Woo!
Woo. Yay. Okay, we're going to take another roll up just to transition to sitting. So whatever version you did before, hands to the ceiling. Inhale, chin to chest, roll all the way up. Yay! All right, couple kind of stretches. Take just a slight V with your legs. If you have a mat, just as wide as use your mat. Flex those feet. Sit right on top of your sits bones. So if you have to move the flesh off, that's what I gotta do. But make sure you're sitting nice and tall, so you're not tucking in. You're sitting nice and tall. All right, press those heels into the mat or the ground. Hands extended forward. Take an inhale as you lift your ribs away from your hips. And then you move your chest forward while your belly button pulls back. And you stretch. Feel that opposition, shoulders down. Exhale. And then you roll the spine back up. The belly button pulls so much that you come back up. Take that a couple more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale. And tuck that belly button in. Shoulders away from your ear. Feel that opposition. Imagine you're like over a beach ball. And then stack the spine back up. This isn't so much a stretch for your legs, it's more for your back while your abs are still working. So last one, lift, reach over. Make sure your head follows the line of your spine. And come back up. Good. All right, a couple more stretches here. Arms out to a T. For this, your legs don't really have to be completely straight. Make sure you're pressing your heels into the mat. You're going to twist your body to the right. Make sure there's no wobbling in the hips. Your heels stay where they are. Again, you're like wringing a towel. From here, flip the front palm, flip the back palm inward, and reach outside that right toe. Curve over. Feel that opposition. Someone's pulling both wrists. And stack the spine back up. Back, palms back to the floor. Come back to center. We'll just do this on the other side. So twist. Flip those palms. Reach, sew that pinky off. Pull, pull in your arms. Stack the spine back up. And come to center. Very good. Shake it out. Okay, now we're gonna come to our stomachs for some back work. Our favorite. I'm just gonna flip my notes.
Gotta check those notes.
Those notes. Good. Okay. So we're just gonna warm up our back with some swan. We call them swan prep and swans. So you can have your legs. The wider the legs, the less pressure on the spine. So if you really feel flexible, legs together. If not, little apart. I'm gonna bring mine apart because my back isn't so great. Forehead to the floor. I'm just gonna talk to the camera so my head's turned. Bring your hands right under the shoulders, elbows hug into the body, and we're just gonna take a small lift of the chest. Before we move, think there's like a thumbtack under your belly button, so you don't want to sink in the mat. You want to have a small lift to protect your back, and push the pelvis into the mat. So from here, inhale, exhale, small lift to the chest, swan prep, and lower down. We're just gonna take this a couple more times. Inhale, and up. Exhale, lower down. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Now go on to your full extension. So if your elbows don't straighten all the way, that's okay. If you need to move your hands a little forward, that's okay. So from here, we're gonna go into our full swan. So inhale, keeping that lift under your belly button. Inhale, lift all the way or as far as you can go. Shoulders down your back. Exhale, come down. Nice and controlled. Elbows hug into your body. Very good. Inhale, lift. Full extension, full swan. And exhale down. Last one. Inhale, lift. Keep that belly button tucked into the spine and lower down. Very good. Now from here, we're going to do a similar exercise. Bring your palms one on top of the other and rest your forehead on those palms. And we're going to do some more chest lifts, but this time your hands don't assist you because they'll come off the mat with your forehead. So from here, we inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Little backups. Inhale, lift. Lower down. 3 more. This last one, we lift, stay up, bring your arms out into like a cactus position, and just pump those elbows back for 10, 9, 8, 7, maybe come a little higher, 5, 2, and 1. Arms back, lower down. Woo. Shake your hips. Good. Now extend your arms forward. We're going to take some Superman. So your upper body and your legs are going to come off the mat. So from here, keeping that same alignment, forehead to the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Shoulders down the back. Down. 2 more. Up and down. Here we're going to hold the last one. We're going to do some swimming. So flutter your arms and leg lift in opposition. And we go for 10. Make sure there's no wobbling in your shoulders or hips. Lost count, but we'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Lower down. We'll take a little child's pose. Oh. So you're open up your knees, sit your hips on your heels, and extend those arms forward. Oh my God, a lot of breath. Okay. Very good. Take whatever movement or variation you need to stretch the back and the neck. Very good. Let's come on to all fours. So your shoulders are right over your wrists, and let's see, is this good? Okay. And your hips right over the knees. We're just gonna do some cat and cow stretches. So as you inhale, you tuck the chin into the chest, arch your back over, look at your belly button, and your pelvis comes kind of underneath. So you're arching your back or curving your back like a cat would. Now exhale, the reverse. So you send the pelvis up to the ceiling, arching your spine, lifting the chest forward, focus up. And just repeat this a couple times, your own pace. Just really mobilize the spine. If you need to take any circles, any wiggles, just whatever feels good. All right, and meet me back in neutral. So your spine, just regular curvature of your spine. Your belly button is engaged. You're pressing your palms into the floor, elbows face forward, and you're hugging your arms into your, you're kind of hugging your armpits. Now tuck your toes, and so your toes are on the mat. And we're just gonna lift our knees just for a little bit. Try not to change the alignment of the spine, just stay where it is. And we're gonna hold for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Good. Now we're gonna repeat that. And this time we're gonna kind of march our legs. So we're going to be, let me show you, from this hover position, you're going to press the right heel into the ceiling and bring it down. And you're just gonna move right to left, stamping the ceiling with your foot. Okay, here we go. Ready, inhale. Exhale, lift those knees. And we go right leg, down, and left, down. Try to keep your knees where they are. Hug your armpits in. Legs are parallel as you're moving. Your belly button is in, spine's not moving. Very good. Oh, shaky, shaky. All right, one more each side. Very good. Now bonus, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Good. All right, shake it out. Take another child's pose. Oh, I'm sweating so bad.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah. All right, good. If you need to shake your wrists a little bit or do anything to kind of release the tension. All right. Take a second. We're gonna go on to our plank series.
Yes, Blank. Yes.
That's our favorite.
Mi favorita.
All right. We have a couple of options. Beginners, you can stay on your knees in your plank position. So your shoulders over your wrists. Your knees are a little further back in respect to your hips. And you're holding that belly button in without sinking. So there's that little lift under your belly button. And you can just stay here. Advance, just go into your full plank. And we're just gonna hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there. We're just gonna pulse our heels back and forward, back and forward. Keep breathing, keeping that alignment completely still. They're just this little rock back and forward. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay there. Lower down to your forearms and come back up to full plank. Switch other forearm down, down, up, up. 3 more. Keep breathing. Make sure there's no movement in that spine. Last one, we're gonna stay down. And we're gonna move on to serrated push-ups. Yes! So sink that chest in between your shoulder blades and then press it back up. Down and up. No change in your plank alignment. Yeah? 4, 5, and 4, 3, 2. Last one. All right, knees down. Oh my God, take a shot of one.
Woo!
Very, very good. We're doing it. Okay. Last thing in this kind of plank arm series, we're just gonna take some push-ups. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh my God, I'm like that. All right. So Pilates push-ups are basically tricep push-ups. So your elbows stay in, and you try not to sink in between the shoulders. Yeah. There's always that lift in the chest, so your palms are digging into the floor, pushing away from the mat. I'm gonna take these on my knees. We're gonna be doing 10, but if you want to do full tricep push-ups, of course, you're more than welcome to. Little easier version would be keeping those shins on the mat and doing your push-ups here. A little harder, bring them up, cross the ankles together, and go down. But of course, if you want to do your full ones, go there. I'm gonna take the medium variation. Yeah, ready? All right, inhale down, exhale up, and down, and up. Keep that belly button in. 2 more here, and 1. Now switch the crossing of your ankles if you're here, and 5 more. 3, 2, last 1. Oh, yes, okay. Press back, shake it out, whatever you gotta do. Wrists, little forearm stretch. And good. Okay. What time is it? Oh, we're doing good. Okay. We're gonna move on to our side kick / sideline series. My least favorite, but we gotta do it.
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna face you. Pick a side to lie on, then you'll just switch. I'm gonna be on my left, right? Yes. Okay.
On your left side?
I'm on my left side. I'm gonna work my right leg.
Okay.
A couple of options. You can keep your left or bottom leg bent while extending the top. That's a little easier. Or for the harder one, extend both legs and bring them a little forward of your body. So there's a little angle. Your arm can be either completely extended down or bent, kind of make a cushion for your head with your bicep. Before we move, you can bring your front arm right in front of the chest. Make sure your shoulders are stacked so there's no rolling. Same with the hip. And now send that top hip away from your body so there's a little lift under your oblique. And try to keep that bottom shoulder away from your ear. Great. From here, flex those feet and arch your back a little bit this time so you're kind of sticking your booty out. We're going to take small lifts with the right leg, just to hip height. We're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. Nothing else moves but that top leg. Yeah? Keep breathing. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that leg out. We're going to just circle with that heel. 1 way for 5. 4 very small circles. No rocking in the hips. 2, 1, and reverse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it there. Now bend that top knee into the chest and extend it back out. And in, nothing moves. Out, keeping that leg at that height. We go for 5, 4, starting to burn. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower down. Now bend both knees to kind of a tabletop position. Pretend you're sitting on a chair. Hips stay stacked, knees stacked. Keeping that lift under your oblique. You can either keep your arm in front or on your hip for a little less stability. And we're just going to take our clams. So heels together, toes apart. We open and close. Open and close. Keep breathing. Open, close, open. We take 5, 4. Nothing changes in alignment. Last one. Keep it open. Now we kiss our knees together. So the lower leg lifts up, and then you kiss the heels. So you go knee to knee and heel to heel. Knee to knee, heel to heel. Again, everything else doesn't move. You're isolating this right glute. Let's take 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Close your legs, pound it out. Lie on your back. We're going to take a little stretch for that. So cross, it's going to be a figure 4 stretch. Whatever leg you work, for me it's my right leg. Cross it over your left. And then you can either stay here, pressing that knee away, or if you want a little bigger stretch, pull that left hamstring into your body while the right knee pushes away. Hold it here for a couple of breaths. Yeah. All right. From here, extend that left or bottom leg out. Bring your knee into your body. Take the knee with your left hand or opposite hand and just move it across the body. Hoping, feel that spine stretch. Yes, mine just popped. That's what I wanted. And then your right hand can either stay by your side or extend it in a T and look at the hand. Or high five your friends. Yes. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Yes, there we go.
Okay. Now, sorry, I shut up. We're nice and stretched and ready for the other side.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what? We're at the Bahamas. We're just working out at the Bahama beach, okay?
okay. So set up however you set up on your first side. So if your both legs are extended or one knee is bent, remember, okay, I'm gonna extend my legs. Remember that lift under your oblique, your shoulders stacked away from your ears, arm in front of your chest, shoulder, hip stack. Okay, ready to go? We lift, and lower. Booty out, belly button in. And lift, lift, and lower. 4, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Keep it out, small circles like we did on the first side. Again, nothing moves. Ideally, I don't know. Sometimes something does. And reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay out. Bend that knee in and press the leg out. Try to keep that leg at the same height so the knee just doesn't drop or lift. Keep the feet flat, feet flex. Shoulders down. I lost count, but let's say we got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, legs down. Now bring them to that seated tabletop position. Make sure they stay stacked. Change your arm if you want to. I'm going to put mine on the hip. We're going to go into our clamshell. So open and close. Open. Nothing else moves again. Open. All right, we got 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there. Now kiss your knees while your lower leg lifts, and then kiss your heels. Knee to knee, heel to heel. Once again, nothing rotates, nothing shifts except for your thigh. Oh, I'm feeling the burn on this side. Let's go for 4. Sure. 3. And 2. Last 1. Yay, close the knees. Bang it out. We're going to take that same little stretch with this leg. So for me, it's going to be my left foot over my knee, figure 4. Either stay here or pull the right hamstring into the body, flex the left foot, or both, and then push that left knee away. Couple breaths here. On the opposite side. Now extend that right leg down, left knee in the chest. You're going to take your right hand and pull that knee across the body, little spine twist, and then you can bring that left arm out into a T. Look at that hand, look at the ceiling. I don't know. Close your eyes, whatever you need. High five your friends again. Okay, very good. All right. We're gonna do a little more glute work here.
Bien.
So we got plenty of time. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna come back to kind of that starting point that we had before. So feet hip width apart. You can bring your feet kind of a little closer to your butt or your hips, because we're going to go into shoulder bridges. Arms pressed down into the mat. Open the chest, so collarbone open. Imagine you have like a very expensive necklace. Now, inhale. You're going to tuck the pelvis in as your lower back presses down, and then vertebra by vertebra, you're just going to roll the spine all the way up over your shoulder blades. From here, you want to make sure you're not feeling pressure on your lower back. So your belly button pulls into the spine as your glutes are firing to lift those hips. From here, just soften the chest and slowly roll all the way down. We're just going to take this a few more times, really feel this movement. So inhale, tuck your pelvis in, rolling the spine all the way up. Squeeze those glutes to lift even higher. And then soften the chest, shoulders away from your ears, roll all the way down. Very, very good. Last one, we're going to hold it up. So inhale, tuck your belly button, pelvis in, rolling that spine off the mat. Here, we're just going to take little pulses. So your hips are just going to go little down and up, and it's all in the firing of your glutes. Yeah? For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the hips as high as you can. For 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, slow and control, no collapsing of those hips. Good. We're going to roll up once again, take a little variation. So inhale, belly button in, peel that spine off the mat. From here, really press into that left foot, left heel, as you lift the right knee in tabletop, and then lower down, and you just march back and forth. So now you lift your left knee down, and right, down, belly button engaged, no strain on the lower back. Good. 2 more each side. Good. Last one. Hold, and then soften the chest. Lower all the way down. So your hips are the last thing to touch the mat. Very good. One more thing from here. Again, we're gonna roll up. So adjust your feet if you need, and then inhale. Feel the spine off the mat. From here, once again, press the left heel into the mat. Lift your right leg to the ceiling. Now extend it all the way up. Flex that foot. And we're just gonna lower, point and lift, and lower, and lift. Your hips do not sink, ideally. Lift. Really engage that left glute. Last one. Bend the knee, bring it down. We're just gonna do the same thing on the left, no rest. So lift that leg, flex the foot to lower and lift. Yes, lower and lift. Try to lift your hips even higher. We got 2, 3 more. 2, yeah. Really feel that back of your leg firing. Last one or not, I don't know, I forgot. Knee down, soften the chest. Roll down. Yay!
Woo!
One more thing.
Oh.
I lied, I'm sorry. Okay, so now open your knees like a book.
Oh.
Little butterfly. So feel a little bit of that opening in your hips. Now, lift your heels off the mat. Bring them kind of together. And basically your balls of your feet or your toes are on the mat. Bring those feet a little closer to your glutes or your butt. And close your knees, again, about hip, or excuse me, shoulder width. And we're just gonna take a hip lift here, similar as the shoulder bridge. So from here, with your knee open, and we're just gonna do some more pumps like we did before. So small lower and lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, lower down. Hug those knees into the chest.
Oui.
Good. And now kind of rock yourself up to sitting. Good. Whee! All right. Last little series. We're gonna do some rolling. So first one. Whatever happens, happens. I don't know what's gonna happen with me either. First one's kind of the standard rolling like a ball. So sit underneath your hips. Small C curve in your spine. So your belly button's pushing back and your heels are coming off the mat. You can either have your legs in for slight turn out. I'm gonna turn mine out a little bit. Now either hold your hamstrings, back of the legs, or your shins, whatever feels more comfortable. From here, you take a breath, and then as you exhale, you roll just to the top of the shoulder blade, and then back up to that position. Trying not to move too much in your back. Really use your abs to break. Yeah, let's do that 2 more times. So inhale back, exhale out. You can kind of play with the breath. I still haven't figured it out. Inhale back. Let's just do one more for fun. And up. Very good. From here, we'll see what happens with this, but either keep doing that, or we're gonna do an open leg rocker. It's called. Again, we'll see what happens with me because it's always a game of chance. So you want to bring your legs into a V. So you're going to extend one leg at a time. If this is too hard, you can take your legs to tabletop and hold behind your hamstrings, or just hold wherever feels comfortable. I'm gonna try to extend, and here you want to lift through the chest. So like your Iron Man, shine your light forward. From here, you take an inhale and you tuck, roll back.
Oh,
so close.
Yes,
Worth it. Lifting the chest to balance and roll back.
we have one fallen soldier, but it's okay.
It's okay.
We're so
more.
strong.
This one's always fun because you never know if it's
Ah! Yes, I got it.
Okay. From here, close those legs. Let go and balance. 5, 4, really lifting the chest. 2, 1. Now lower your body. All the way down. Nice, controlled. Belly button in. Head and feet touch the floor. Together. Martha. Or yes. Good. Last thing we're gonna do is a little teaser sequence. Woo! Can't do Pilates without teaser. Woo! All right, I'm just gonna breathe for a second. Open leg rocker stresses me out. Okay. All right. So before we do full teasers, we're gonna do our teaser preps. So your legs again, feet on the mat, knees to the ceiling. For this one, your feet can be a little more extended away from your body. Instagram still going? Okay, good. Now, extend your right leg out. The knees are still together, so your leg isn't lifting too high. Match the height of the knee. From here, lift your arms to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, and you're just gonna roll all the way up. Reach those arms forward, lift in the chest, and kind of like roll ups. A little punch in the stomach to roll all the way down. Leg stays where it is. Yes, and let's do that 2 more times. Remember to breathe like I'm not doing. Inhale, exhale, lift, or roll up. And really again, Ironman, shine that light. And then roll down. Very good. Last one here. Inhale, exhale, tuck the chin to the chest. And up. And roll down. Very, very good. Keep your arms where they are. Lower that leg. Extend to the opposite leg. Same thing. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Peel the spine off the mat, and roll up.
Ooh.
Again, if you need assistance, you can always use your legs to push up. Just make sure you try and control the descent. And roll down. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, lift up, or roll up. Again, Ironman. And roll all the way down. Last one here. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. And down. Good. Now, for our teasers, you have a few options. You can start your teaser from this bent knee position. So you can either fold into tabletop teaser here, or if you want, you can extend to a full teaser from here. So extending those legs and arms. Our harder one, you would extend your legs, and again, either tabletop or the most advanced full teaser. Pick whatever. If you want to try a few, we're just gonna take 3. So arms by your side. You take an inhale, exhale, fold into that teaser. Shine your light and then lower down. Again, head and feet should hit the mat at the same time. Whew, one more. Inhale, exhale, fold into the teaser. Okay, and make sure that chest is lifted. And down. Last one. Woo! If we can, we're gonna hold it there and do a little small variation. Inhale.
Okay.
Exhale, fold into the teaser. From here, just lower one leg at a time. Nothing else moves, and lift. Lower and lift. If you're in a tabletop, you can do that with your toes. But I'm gonna sit here. Whew. Try to not move anything else. Let's do one more side. Whew. And hold for 5, 4, yay! 3, 2, 1. You did it! Lower down. Take a nice stretch. Shake whatever you gotta shake. And then we're just gonna take a few more stretches, but you're done. I'm done. Good. Yeah. Just feel your body, hoping it feels good. I don't know. I hope, yeah. All right, come on. Move that face. You do now. Extend your legs forward. Just take a little fold forward. You have to bend your knees. If you just go as far as you can. Just really relax into the stretch. You want to rock your a little bit side to side. Little pulses, whatever you gotta do. Okay. Go up. Take a little butterfly. If this is comfortable. If not, you can just sit crisscross, but I'm gonna stay here. Hold on to your ankles and just fold forward once again. Release those hips. Hold on wherever. You wanna press your knees down with your elbows or with your hands. Again, whatever you need. Roll up. Now sit however you're comfortable. We're just gonna do some little shoulder rolls. So really sit nice and tall on your back and just roll your shoulders back. Oh my God, I have like 2 minutes remaining on Instagram. Perfect. Woo! And forward, sorry.
Oh my God, time.
I know. I can't believe this worked out perfectly.
No, it's
Take some head rolls. Couple to the right. And to the left. Oh, I feel all the cracks. All right. Now bring your right arm over your left ear and just pull it down. Bring that shoulder away from your ear so you're not here, you're really pulling. And for even bigger stretch, extend your left hand out into a fist, lower V. Oh, yes. And then just look, if you want to look at your armpit or smell your armpit. But,
That's how hard you work. How much you smell.
Exactly.
How hard you work.
Yes. Good. Shake it out, release it. Let's just do the other side. Again, shoulder away from your ear. Pull. If you want to add that little stretch. And then look, smell, whatever. All right, shake it out, and that's it.
Yes! Yes, Vanessa! Yes, Vanessa! Make sure y'all follow Vanessa. You better tip Vanessa. You better tip Vanessa.
Thank you, my roommates at the past. Okay, I shut up. Thank you so much for watching. This video is gonna stay up on Facebook, so if you want to repeat it or if you couldn't catch it when I did the live, you can just watch it whenever. 5 seconds on Instagram. I'm gonna say bye to Instagram. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay, yeah. And then if you have any questions or feedback, I'd love feedback. This is great practice for me teaching too. Yeah, either message me. I don't know, anything really. All my contact information is on my page and my Instagram. So thank you so much. And I'll let you know, I'll keep you updated for next classes. Yeah. Thank you.
Woo! Drink that wine.
God,
How do
you're
I
so
end
high.
this? Oh, end live. Okay.